Welcome to the 2-Minute Sip right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm your host, Jay Wesley, coming to you every Tuesday within the 2 o'clock hour. I know we probably almost didn't make it right, but let me get to these 2 minutes. Today we're going to be discussing bourbon. And in particular, we're going to be talking about J.R. Revelry bourbon that's made right here in the USA by Rick Tapia. Rick Tapia is initially from Peru, but grew up in New York. He pursued an 18-year degree in the spirits industry before he chose to leave it for entrepreneurship. You know, I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I love my entrepreneurs. He left and combined his own and created his own crafts that reminded him of his childhood of an international neighborhood, which is J.R. Revelry bourbon. It's smooth to the taste, no bite. And it's made of corn. The corn is what gives it the sweetness. Therefore, you can appreciate it and it doesn't scare you away. The biggest myth that people have about whiskey is that people sometimes confuse whiskey with scotch. But scotch is made from barley and whiskey is made from corn. You all remember that now. It definitely deserves to be explored. Also, all whiskey is not the same. They are truly indeed different. So for all my Hennessy drinkers out there, you gotta try this, because if you love Hennessy, you will love this particular bourbon. J.R. Revelry bourbon is mixable, so you can definitely mix it with cranberry juice, cola to your taste. Because it's a higher proof, 90 proof, the drink will not get diluted and lost with the mixers. So I encourage you, if you're a vodka drinker, have it the same way that you would have your vodka. And if you're a Hennessy drinker, like I once was, have it on the rocks. What I did was mixed it with some honey to make it great. And if you come out tonight to Cocktails and Writing, you could possibly win your very own bottle, as we're gonna be raffling off a bottle of it tonight. So speaking of tonight, we're doing Cocktails and Writing. Is alcohol the key to unblocking writer's block? That's going to be held at 7 p.m. at the BQE Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia, in your historic 4th Ward district. We have Essence Magazine, #1 best-selling author. All right, so we had a little quick interruption right there, but just resuming where we left off at, we are going to be at the BQE Lounge tonight for Cocktails and Writing, where you have the opportunity to win your very own bottle of bourbon. So be sure to come out. It's at the BQE Lounge located in Atlanta, Georgia at 262 Edgewood Avenue Southeast in the historic Old 4th Ward of Atlanta. And keep in mind that bourbon will elevate your experience and expand your palate as well. So Cocktails and Writing, is alcohol the key to unblocking writer's block? We have Curtis Bunn, who is Essence Magazine's #1 best-selling author. That's going to be our host for tonight. We have several other authors and bloggers that's going to be on the panel to discuss how alcohol may influence and impact their writing. So be sure to come out. We would love to have you all 7 p.m. tonight. Until next time, allow us to be your leading source for beverage industry news. Next Tuesday at 2.